think I know enough we can pull this off.
Do you still remember Mountain Men? One of the most captivating survival reality series that completely transformed how we view wilderness living and self-reliance. Have you ever wondered what has become of some of our most beloved cast members who seem to vanish from our screens without explanation? Think no more. Brace yourself, and let's embark on a journey as we uncover the heartbreaking truth about 7 beloved Mountain Men cast members who tragically left us too soon. Mountain Men is an American reality television series that first premiered on the History Channel on May 31, 2012. The show captivated audiences worldwide by showcasing the extraordinary lives of modern-day mountain men who chose to abandon conventional society and live off the grid in some of America's most remote and unforgiving wilderness areas. The series follows individuals who have dedicated their lives to surviving in harsh mountain environments, relying solely on their skills, determination, and connection to nature. From the rugged peaks of Montana to the dense forests of North Carolina, these modern pioneers demonstrated that it was still possible to live as our ancestors did centuries ago. What made Mountain Men truly special was its authentic portrayal of survival. Unlike other reality shows that seemed scripted or manufactured, Mountain Men felt genuine. The cast members weren't playing characters. They were living their truth, and viewers could sense the authenticity in every episode. The show became a beacon for those looking for a simpler life, far removed from the complexities of modern society. Preston Roberts, a beloved cast member of the History Channel's Mountain Men, died in July 2017 at the age of 60 after a battle with liver cancer. Preston was born on July 17, 1957, and spent most of his life in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. He wasn't just surviving in the wilderness, he was thriving, having mastered skills that most people couldn't even imagine. Preston could track animals for miles, build shelter from nothing but natural materials, and find food where others would see only barren landscape. What made Preston truly special was his partnership with Eustace Conway on the show. Their friendship and mutual respect created some of the most memorable moments in Mountain Men history. Preston served as both mentor and equal to Eustace, bringing decades of mountain wisdom to every situation they encountered together. Preston Roberts had been battling liver cancer for several months before his death, though he had kept his diagnosis private from most fans. Even while fighting his illness, Preston continued to live according to his principles, refusing to let cancer define his final months. His death sent shockwaves through the Mountain Men community and left fans devastated. The Mountain Men community lost not just a cast member but a genuine teacher and philosopher who embodied everything the show represented. Preston's legacy lives on through the countless people he inspired to connect with nature and live more authentically. Jason Hawk brought primitive technology and ancient survival skills to Mountain Men, demonstrating how to create tools and weapons using only natural materials. His expertise in primitive living made him a fan favorite and educational resource for viewers interested in traditional survival methods. Jason's departure from the show came after he suffered a series of injuries that made continuing his mountain lifestyle dangerous. The cumulative effect of years living in harsh conditions, combined with specific incidents that threatened his long-term health, forced Jason to make the difficult decision to step away from the life he loved. The tragedy of Jason Hawk's story lies in the fact that his own expertise and dedication ultimately contributed to his downfall. Years of pushing his body to its limits in pursuit of authentic, primitive living took a toll that became impossible to ignore. Jason later revealed he had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. He was known for building knives that could withstand any condition, but now he's fighting for his life. Jason no longer appears on Mountain Men, but his spirit still inspires those who follow his journey. Marty Maiorato, the Alaskan trapper known for his incredible resilience and survival skills, made the difficult decision to step away from Mountain Men after many successful seasons. His departure represented a loss for the show and its fans. Marty's decision to leave was influenced by the increasing demands of television production and his desire to return to a more private lifestyle. The man who had shared his incredible survival skills with millions of viewers ultimately chose privacy and family over fame and recognition. The tragedy of Marty's departure lies in the fact that viewers lost access to one of the most skilled and authentic mountain men ever featured on the show. His exit represents the ongoing challenge of balancing genuine mountain living with the demands of television production. George Michaud. George Michaud was featured in early seasons of Mountain Men, showcasing his skills as a trapper and outdoorsman in Alaska's remote wilderness. His quiet demeanor and impressive survival skills made him a respected member of the cast. George's exit from the show was as quiet as his personality. He simply stopped appearing in episodes, leaving fans to wonder what had happened to the skilled Alaskan trapper who had taught them so much about surviving in one of the world's most challenging environments. Sources suggest that George faced personal challenges that made continuing with the show impossible. The combination of family obligations, health issues, and the increasing commercialization of the Mountain Men brand reportedly contributed to his decision to leave, but viewers never got closure or explanation for his departure. His silent exit represents the countless mountain men who choose to live their lives away from public scrutiny, even when that means giving up opportunities for fame and recognition. Rich Lewis. Rich Lewis appeared in the early seasons of Mountain Men, bringing his unique approach to wilderness survival to viewers across the country. Based in the Ruby Valley of southwest Montana, Rich showcased traditional trapping methods and demonstrated how to live off the land during harsh winter months. Rich's departure from the show remains shrouded in mystery, but sources close to the production suggest that health issues forced him to step away from the demanding lifestyle that mountain men required. The physical toll of living in extreme conditions, combined with the pressure of filming, became too much for Rich to handle. Unlike other cast members who left amid controversy or drama, Rich's exit was quiet and respectful. He simply faded away from the show, leaving fans wondering what had happened to the skilled trapper who had taught them so much about surviving in Montana's unforgiving wilderness. For someone who had dedicated their life to mountain living, being forced to abandon that lifestyle due to circumstances beyond their control represents a different kind of loss entirely. Eustace Conway. Eustace Conway has always been the backbone of Mountain Men. He built Turtle Island in the Blue Ridge Mountains and lived a life filled with culture. But most fans didn't realize just how close Eustace came to losing everything. He has faced numerous challenges that have threatened both his lifestyle and his ability to continue his mission of teaching traditional living skills. Legal battles over his Turtle Island preserve have created ongoing stress and uncertainty about his future. Eustace's struggles represent the broader challenges facing all mountain men in the modern world. The constant battle to maintain a traditional lifestyle in a world that increasingly doesn't understand or support such choices. His ongoing struggles serve as a reminder that mountain living isn't just about surviving in nature. It's about surviving in a society that often views traditional lifestyles as outdated or problematic. To this day, Eustace fights to keep his vision alive, doing everything he can for Turtle Island. Tom Orr. Tom Orr has faced significant health challenges that have dramatically altered his mountain man lifestyle. As one of the original and most beloved cast members, Tom's health struggles represent a tragic reminder of the physical toll that mountain living can exact on even the most experienced individuals. Tom's advancing age and accumulating health issues have forced him to make significant changes to his lifestyle. The man who once seemed invincible in his ability to handle any wilderness challenge has had to acknowledge his physical limitations and adapt accordingly. Tom spent decades living with his wife Nancy in the unforgiving Montana backcountry. Tom battled brutal winters that could turn deadly overnight. Fans admired his grit, but as Tom got older, the physically demanding lifestyle that once seemed effortless became harder to maintain. And over time, the pressure only grew. Tom finally made a choice that shocked fans everywhere. He walked away from the show, but even today, his legacy lives on. The stories of these 7 Mountain Men cast members remind us that the mountain lifestyle, while romantic and appealing, comes with real costs and challenges. Whether through death, health issues, legal problems, or personal struggles, each of these individuals faced obstacles that ultimately changed or ended their participation in both the show and the lifestyle it celebrated. Their collective stories serve as both inspiration and warning. They inspire us with their skills, determination, and commitment to living authentically. But they also warn us about the very real costs of choosing a path that goes against the grain of modern society. The tragedy isn't just that we lost these cast members from our screens, it's that we lost examples of what it means to live connected to the land and true to one's principles. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and urban living, the Mountain Men cast members who have passed away or been forced to abandon their chosen lifestyle represent a loss of knowledge, wisdom, and connection to our ancestral ways of living. Their legacy lives on not just in the episodes they filmed, but in the viewers they inspired to seek more authentic connections with nature and more meaningful ways of living. Though their time on Mountain Men may have ended, their impact on those who watched and learned from them continues to resonate. The mountains remember those who have walked their paths, and so do we. These 7 beloved Mountain Men cast members may be gone from our screens, but their stories and the lessons they taught us about resilience, authenticity, and the power of living according to one's principles will continue to inspire future generations of mountain men and women. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for further updates and click the next video on screen now for another interesting story.